Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana, and in today's session we will be discussing the most important current affairs for 10th of October 2024. Now without taking any further time, let's get started. The first question here is, recently the Prime Minister of India inaugurated Banjara-Virasat-Museum in which Indian state? The correct answer here is B option, Maharashtra. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Banjara-Virasat-Museum in Pohar Devi in the state of Maharashtra, highlighting the Banjara community's heritage. Okay, so this four-story Banjara-Virasat-Museum showcases the rich heritage of the Banjara community through portraits of their leaders and historical legacies. Okay, so Indian Prime Minister has inaugurated this Banjara-Virasat-Museum in the state of Maharashtra. Fine. In the next slide, we will be talking about some national and state level current affairs. Which state government has recently established a 9-member committee to investigate the contamination of the Kaveri river? This is Karnataka. Recently, who became the first woman helicopter pilot of Indian Navy? This is Anamika B. Rajiv. This is an extremely important question. Bonda tribe is primarily resides in which state of India? Answer is Odisha. Which state government has recently decided to scrap the 2-child norm for contesting the local body elections? So this is Andhra Pradesh. Prerna program is launched by which ministry? This program works under Ministry of Education. Which state recently launched a new governance model called the Co-District Initiative? We will discuss this question in this session only. And here correct answer is Assam. Recently, which agency collaborated with ITBP, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, to deploy rescue teams along China border? This is NDRF, National Disaster Response Force. Okay. The next question is, which state recently launched a new governance model called the Co-District Initiative? The correct answer here is B option, Assam. Assam has launched the Co-District Initiative. It is basically a new kind of governance model that replaces the traditional civil subdivision system. Okay. So basically here, Co-District Commissioners will have the same powers as the district commissioners for more localized control, and this is the first initiative of its kind in India. Basic aim here is to decentralize the administration and improve the accessibility to governance. So this initiative was launched in 39 assembly constituencies on 4th of October 2024, with the second phase expanding to 35 more constituencies. Okay. Here Chief Minister Hemant Biswa Sarma emphasized that it will make governance more responsive and citizen friendly. Okay. So Assam government has recently launched a new governance model named as the Co-District Initiative. Fine. Now in the next slide, let's talk about some important government schemes. Recently, which state government launched the Shramik Basera scheme to provide temporary accommodation to 15,000 construction workers at a nominal rate? This is Gujarat state. What is the new name of the food security scheme in Rajasthan, previously known as Indra Rasoi Yojana? The name of this new scheme of Rajasthan is Shri Annapurna Rasoi Yojana, and it has replaced the Indra Rasoi Yojana. Okay. Abwa Awas scheme is associated with which Indian state? This scheme belongs to Jharkhand. What is the name of the recently approved scheme by the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry for the spice sector? It is the Spiced scheme. Which state government recently launched the Swayam scheme to empower its youth with interest-free loan? This is Odisha. What are the two umbrella schemes created by the rationalization of centrally sponsored schemes under the Ministry of Agriculture? These are Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Krishonnati Yojana. Okay. And the last one is Sarkar Gaon Ke Dwar initiative is launched by which Indian state? It belongs to Himachal Pradesh. Fine. Question number 3 is, where was the Drought-Resilience Plus 10 Conference 2024 held? The venue of this conference is Geneva, Switzerland. Okay. It took place from 30th of September to 2nd of October 2024 in Geneva, Switzerland. And focus here is on enhancing the global drought preparedness and resilience. It marked a decade since the first high-level meeting on national drought policy and brought together policymakers, experts, practitioners to discuss the advancements in the drought management. Okay, so with droughts becoming more frequent due to climate change, the conference emphasized the need for effective policies and global mechanism to address the systematic drought risk and promote the sustainable development. Okay, so what is the venue for Drought Resilience Plus 10 Conference 2024? It is Geneva, Switzerland. In the next slide, let's talk about important summits and conferences that were in news. Recently, where was the 28th edition of Central and State Statistical Organizations Conference held? The venue of this conference is New Delhi. Mobile World Congress 2024 is recently hosted by which country? The answer is Spain. Where was the 86th session of the Codex Alimentarius Commission's Executive Committee organized? Answer is Rome, Italy. Recently, where was the 4th edition of Shanghai Cooperation Organization Startup Forum organized? The answer is New Delhi. Recently, FICCI organized Cold Chain and Logistics Summit at which place? The correct answer is again New Delhi. What is the theme of International Conference on Disaster Resilient Infrastructure 2024 recently held in New Delhi? So the theme of this conference is Investing Today for a More Resilient Tomorrow. And the last question here is, what is the theme of National Dengue Day 2024? First of all, when do we observe the Dengue Day? So it is observed every year on 16th of May, and this year the theme was Dengue Prevention, Our Responsibility for a Safer Tomorrow. Okay. Now question number 4 here is, India recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which country to enhance the supply chains for critical mineral? This is the USA. India and USA have signed a new memorandum of understanding to expand and diversify the critical mineral supply chain. Basic aim here is to leverage their complementary strength for resilience in this sector. Okay, so this agreement here focuses on equipment, services, policies and the best practices for the commercial development of critical minerals exploration and the processing. So this MOU is part of the broader efforts to enhance innovation ecosystems and secure the supply chains in semiconductors and clean energy, following the discussions that were held during the 6th US-India Commercial Dialogue that was held in October 2024. Okay, so India has signed this MOU along with USA to enhance the supply chains for critical minerals. In the next slide, let's talk about important countries that were in news. The very first question here is, which country recently hosted the Ukraine Reconstruction Conference? This conference was hosted by Japan country. Recently, which country launched the multi-mission communication satellite? So as the name suggests, this satellite belongs to Pakistan. Hormuz Strait is a strategically important waterway located between which two countries? This strait lies in between Iran and Oman. Chernobyl nuclear power plant is located in which Indian state? This plant lies in Ukraine. Recently, who was officially sworn in as the president of Guatemala? This is Bernardo Arevalo. And Order of the Truk Gyalpo Award is the highest civilian honor award of which country? So it is the highest civilian honor award of Bhutan. What is Hamas recently mentioned in the news? So it is a militant Palestinian group. Okay. Question number 5 is, what type of missile is VSHORADS developed by DRDO? First of all, what does the term stands for? So it stands for Very Short Range Air Defense System. Okay, and the correct answer here is Man-Portable Air Defense System. Actually, DRDO completed successful trials of their 4th generation Very Short Range Air Defense System, where in Pokhran in the state of Rajasthan, where they have conducted 3 successful tests. And it is a man-portable air defense system that has been designed to neutralize low altitude aerial threats at short ranges, and it was developed by DRDO's Research Center Imarat, and other industry partners were included as well. So this missile features advanced technologies like a miniaturized reaction control system and integrated avionics. Also, it is propelled by a dual thrust solid motor. Okay, so what type of missile is this? It is a man-portable air defense system, and it stands for Very Short Range Air Defense System. Okay, now let's see some important defense related current affairs here. The first question is, Vajra Sentinel system is related to which one of the following? It is a kind of anti-drone system. Yars missile is an intercontinental ballistic missile developed by which country? So it is a ballistic missile of Russia. Recently, Indian Air Force Chief inaugurated Weapons Systems School in which city? This school has been inaugurated in Hyderabad city. What is this? And already we have discussed this question. Answer here is Man-Portable Air Defense System. Recently, which country conducted the joint naval exercise along with the US, Australia and Japan? This is the country Philippines. SU-30 MKI fighter aircraft is manufactured by which organization? It is manufactured by HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. And the last one here is recently Indian Coast Guard launched Suvidha software version 1.0 in which Indian city? So they have launched it in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Now next one is, which organization recently prepared the Be Ready Index, where B stands for business? The correct answer is World Bank. The option is right answer. India is aligning to its state business readiness ranking with the new World Bank Be Ready Index, and this Be Ready Index actually replaces the discontinued ease of doing business ranking, right? It basically examines the business environment of global economies that are based on regulatory framework, public services and efficiency. Also, key areas include the digitalization, environmental sustainability and gender equality. The index actually evaluates 10 parameters across a business's life cycle from starting to closing, and further it will expand from 54 economies initially to 180 countries by the end of 2026, and global institutions, companies will use it to examine regulatory and policy environment of a particular country. Okay, so two things you have to remember. First of all, in Be Ready Index, what does B term stands for? So B stands for business, and this index is released by the World Bank. Okay, don't forget that the headquarters of World Bank and the headquarters of International Monetary Fund lies at same place, where in Washington DC, right? Now in the next slide, let's talk about important reports and indices. First question is, according to the World Air Quality Report, which country was the third most polluted country in 2023? As per this report, India is the third most polluted country in 2023. What is the rank of India in the Henley Passport Index 2024? Answer here should be 82, but again and again it comes 85. Please correct it. It is 82. Okay. Plastic Overshoot Day 2024 report recently released by which non-profit organization? This report is given by NPO Earth Action. Which organization recently released the State of Global Air 2024 report? It is given by Health Effects Institute. Oceanic Nino Index is released by which organization? It is given by NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. What is the rank of India in the World Bank's Women Business and Law Index? Answer is 113. Which institution recently released Pathways and Strategies for Accelerating Growth in Edible Oils Towards Goal of Atmanirbharta report? The correct answer is Niti Aayog. Okay. Question number 7 is, Bodo Nafam and Bodo Ondla, which have received the Geographical-Indications-tag, are from which Indian state? So both of these products belong to Assam state. Basically, the Geographical Indications Registry in China has granted GI tags to 8 products from the state of Assam, including this Bodo Nafam and Bodo Ondla. Okay. Talking about the Bodo Nafam, it is a kind of fermented fish dish that is prepared anaerobically for over 2 to 3 months. And Bodo Ondla is a rice powder curry which is seasoned with garlic and ginger. And the other 6 products from Assam that have got the GI tag are Bodo Jong Goran, Mabru Jong Bidwi, Bodo Jong Gishi, Bodo Gwakwa, Bodo Narsi and Bodo Arunai. Okay? So these are the 8 products from Assam that have got the GI tag recently. You have to at least remember all of them. Okay. Now in the next slide, let's talk about important art and culture related news. The first question is, Project Pari is launched by which ministry? Project Pari belongs to Culture Ministry. Jaitkham Pilgrimage Center is located in which Indian state? It lies in Chhattisgarh. Where was the India's first Digital National Museum of Epigraphy inaugurated? This museum has been inaugurated in Hyderabad. The next is, Sindhudurg Fort is associated with which historical personality? The answer is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Baishya Karst Cave is located in which region? This cave is found in Tibetan Plateau. The next is, Kalaripayattu is a traditional martial art form popularly practiced in which Indian state? It is the art form of Kerala. Bhojchala complex, sometimes seen in the news, is situated in which Indian state? It lies in Madhya Pradesh. Fine. Moving to question number 8. SIPCOT is an industrial park initiative of which Indian state? What does SIPCOT stands for? It stands for State Industries Promotion Corporation of Tamil Nadu. Okay. So as the name suggests, it is the industrial park initiative of Tamil Nadu. It was established in 1971 to foster industrial growth in Tamil Nadu, and it has in total 50 industrial parks, and it facilitates over 3290 industrial units, and it has generated millions of jobs. So this initiative aims to enhance the state's economy, where they are targeting a $1 trillion economy by the end of 2030, and SIPCOT focuses on sector-specific parks, innovation centers, and sustainable housing for workers, playing a crucial role in Tamil Nadu's industrial landscape. Okay, so SIPCOT is an industrial park initiative of Tamil Nadu state. Fine. What questions you can be asked? First of all, what was the primary purpose behind the establishment of SIPCOT in 1971? So basic purpose is to foster industrial growth in Tamil Nadu. How many industrial parks does SIPCOT manage across Tamil Nadu? So answer is 50 industrial parks. And what is the SIPCOT's economic target for Tamil Nadu by the year 2030? This is $1 trillion economy. Okay. In the next slide, we'll be talking about some important business, economy and banking news. The first question is, recently which ministry inaugurated the CREATE inlay? And the CREATE stands for Center for Rural Enterprise Acceleration Through Technology. So this ministry is MSME, Ministry of MSME, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Recently which institution has signed a $181 million loan agreement with Government of India for improving urban liability and mobility of Ahmedabad city? This is ADB, Asian Development Bank, headquartered lies in Philippines. Which states have recorded the highest growth in real gross state domestic product in financial year 24? These states are Telangana, Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan. Recently, which company has become the third largest silver producer globally? This is Hindustan Zinc Limited. What is regulatory sandbox recently seen in the news? It is light testing of new low-cost financial products. It is known as regulatory sandbox. Which bank has recorded the highest growth rate last fiscal in terms of total business among the public sector banks in financial year 24? This is Bank of Maharashtra. Recently, India surpassed which country to become the fourth largest equity market globally? This is the country Hong Kong. Okay. Question number 9 is, which state government has instituted the Adi Gaurav Samman Award? The correct answer is Rajasthan state. President Draupadi Murmu attended the first Adi Gaurav Samman Samaro that took place in Mangar Dham in the state of Rajasthan when on 4th of October. Okay. So Rajasthan government established the Adi Gaurav Samman Award, which has 3 categories. The first one is Adi Ratna, second is Adi Seva, and the third one here is Adi Gramothan Gaurav Samman. Okay. The first one, Adi Ratna, basically awards the scheduled tribe members who are excel in sports, education and culture. Then second is Adi Seva Gaurav Samman. It recognizes exemplary service for scheduled tribes. Then third one is Adi Gramothan Gaurav Samman, and it rewards the Gram Panchayats, Panchayat Samitis and the Zilla Parishad for socio-economic improvement. Fine. So Rajasthan state government has instituted the Adi Gaurav Samman Award, and it is given in 3 categories. Fine. In the next slide, let's talk about some awards and honors related question. The first question is, recently who has been conferred with the Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur, the highest civilian award of France? It is the highest civilian honor of France, and it has been given to Roshni Nadar Malhotra. Recently who has been appointed as the new CEO of the World Gold Council for India? It is Sachin Jain. Harpal Singh Bedi, who recently passed away, belonged to which field? This is journalism. Recently, who became the first woman Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University? The first woman Vice Chancellor of AMU is Naima Khatun. Derek Underwood, who recently passed away, was associated with which sport? So, Derek Underwood was a cricketer and recently he passed away. How many teachers were selected for the National Awards to Teachers 2024 from higher education institutions and polytechnics? This is 16. Which intergovernmental body recently won the Blue Planet Prize 2024? This award has been presented to Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services. Fine. Now the last question here is, which of the following are the top 4 countries in terms of their forex reserves as of October 2024? The correct answer is A option, China, Japan, Switzerland and India. In fact, India's forex reserves has recently surpassed $700 billion for the very first time, making it the 4th country to do so after the other 3, means China, Japan and Switzerland. Okay. So in 2024, the forex reserve of India have increased by $87.6 billion, which is more than the increase of nearly $62 billion in the entire previous year. And as of October 2024, the top 4 countries with the highest foreign exchange reserves are China, Japan, Switzerland and the country India. Okay. So these are the top 4 countries in terms of their forex reserves as of October 2024. You can also be asked that which country comes at the 4th position. This is the India. Okay. Now the next slide, again let's talk about some international news. Chernobyl nuclear power plant is located in which country? Basically, it is Ukraine. New Caledonia, recently seen in the news, is an overseas territory of which country? It is an overseas territory of France. Recently, India signed a cultural property agreement along with which country to prevent and curb the illicit trafficking of antiquities? This is USA. Recently, where was the 5th edition of India-Maldives Defence Cooperation Dialogue held? The correct answer is New Delhi. Which country has recently assumed the chair of the Colombo process for the term 2024 to 26? This is the country India. Recently, which two countries are discussing an agreement to develop an electric propulsion system for Indian warships? These are India and UK. Order of the Druk Gyalpo Award is the highest civilian honor award of which country? This award is the highest honor of Bhutan country. Okay. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now at last, I'd like to give you some homework. And today the homework is related to reports and indices. On the screen you can see there are 7 questions written down, and please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. Now again, at last, let me remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees, right? So now we will be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.